Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to disassemble and then reassemble the 4x4x6 by Calvin's puzzle. To begin with, if you turn one of the 4x6 layers to just about there, like that, and then if you turn it through the middle layer to about there, and then continue to turn the up layer, those two pieces in the middle will lift out. And there should then be two wee pieces like this. And there we go. Once it starts coming apart, it does come apart fairly easily. So you just keep taking pieces out. There is a lot of pieces, so make sure you're working over a big surface so you don't lose any. And there you go. That's how you take it apart. Now, as you can see, we've ended up with an awful lot of pieces. Just separate all the pieces out into their own individual piles. And I'll be back after I've done that. Now that you've got all the pieces separated, they should look something like this. There should be 140 pieces here. 48 of them should be these wee pieces like this. Just now is a good time to count them to make sure you haven't misplaced any of them. To begin reassembling the puzzle, you're going to need to have the centre, a piece like this, with a small lip on it, and a piece like this, with one of the big lips on it. So you can then put these two pieces together like that. You're also going to need a piece like this, and what I want you to do is to sit these three pieces together like that. Should then be able to hold them all together like this. You then take the core and you put it like that, so that the pieces are going under the centre, and then you should be able to push it in so that it all sits like that. Next, you take another piece like this with the big lip, another one with the small lip, and you put them together in the same way you did before. You come back to here, to the one that hasn't been finished, and you're going to want to push this big piece down as far as you can, make as big a gap there as possible, and then you want to place the bit that sticks out underneath the centre, like so, and then you should just be able to push those in like that. And that's you built up this one side in the centre. Now you're going to want to do the same thing on the opposite, on this bit here, just across from it. So again, take a piece like this, a piece like this, and you put them together. Take a piece like this, and you put them like that. And then you just put them underneath there, and then push it all together. It might take you a wee bit of trial and error to manage to do this, but once you know what you're doing, they all go in fairly easily. Again, you're taking a piece like this, and a piece like this, put them together like that, and what you're going to want to do is you want to put them so that they sit like this, with the bit sticking out underneath the centre cap, and then just push them into place. It does take a wee bit of force to do that, but once they're in, they should sit there nicely. And there we go, that's just built half a circle, and we're going to do the same on this piece here, and in this piece here. After you've finished putting in those pieces, it should look like this. Next, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the corners in. So you're going to take a corner piece like this. You're going to put that into there. You're going to take a piece like this and put that on top. And you're going to want to hold that steady with your thumb like this. Next, you're going to take a piece like this, and then a piece with a smaller lip like this, and you're going to want to put them together, and then exactly as you've done before, same way you put in the second one, you're just going to want to pop them into there. When you do that, you're probably going to misalign some of the ones in the bottom layer, so you're just going to realign them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put another two pieces into this wee gap here. There's the two pieces. And there we go, that's one corner in. You're going to want to do that for the 4 remaining yellow corners. So if I get one that's got yellow on it and orange, and I put yellow down, match up the orange. So yellow down, match up the orange. And then you put one of these pieces on top. Hold that steady with your thumb. Take these two pieces and you just pop them into there like that. And now we're going to do the same with the two bits on this side. And there we go, that's 2 in. I'm now going to do the same to the 2 here, and I'll be back when I've done that. Now that we've got the yellow corners locked in, it's time to start building the yellow face. I'm going to start with this corner, that's the yellow, green and orange one. And the first thing that we do is we get this piece here. It's a yellow-green edge, and it's the long edge. And what you do is you put that in to there, like so. And now you get the short yellow and green edge. Where is it? That is this one here. And it clips onto the same place. So hopefully you can see that. All three of those pieces have clipped underneath this piece that we just finished building. Sorry, that we built earlier. If I show you it from this angle, you can see them all clipped into there. Make sure that you haven't disturbed any of these pieces, so just push them all back together if you have. And now we're going to take a yellow and orange edge. I think this one. Yep, this one here. And it clips just underneath this piece right here. So it can sometimes be a wee bit tricky to make it go in, but there we go. That's it in. Just clipped underneath like so. And now we take a piece like this, a centerpiece with the clip underneath, and it goes right into that wee gap as well. There we go. And this is what we've got so far. If I show you from, can you see in there? I think it's too dark for you to be able to see in there, but oh no, there you go. That's clipped underneath as well. And then the final thing we do is we take a piece like this with one of the hooks on it that sticks out, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to take that hook and I'm going to put it underneath the bit everything else has been hooked under, and then push that all together. And there you go. That's one corner of the yellow face assembled. And I'll show you how to do it again with this one here. So that's the yellow, blue and orange. You start by getting the long yellow and blue edge. That is this one. There is two of these, so make sure you always pick the right one. And then that should just fit into there. Sometimes these things take a wee bit of force to get them in, but there we go. And then you take the short yellow and blue edge, this one right here, and it just clips onto there as well. There we go. If again I show you a view inside of there, you can see how they all fit together. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble these three pieces here. So I need the other yellow and orange long edge, this one right here, and it just clips into there. I can show you a close-up of that. It's maybe too dark. Yeah, it's too dark. But it's just clipped onto one of these pieces here. Just clips underneath. Now we take this with the clip underneath, and it goes right into there. And then we take one of these with the long clip, and what we're doing is it's going into this gap. Let's see if we can get to focus for you. I think that's too dark, but there's a wee gap down right at the bottom, and you just push it down and it clips right into there. And that's half of the yellow face assembled. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here, and I'm going to repeat the same process and do the last two. Okay, that's the yellow face assembled. And now what I want you to do is I want you to put that face down on the table, and then you can push these bits down and that will just lock them in place. You don't want to push them down too far, you just want to push them down so that they're all roughly level. And there we go. That is now the yellow face finished. Now we're going to assemble the next layer, and I'm going to start on the blue side, and the best way I found to do that is to start at this corner here. So we're looking for a blue and orange edge, and we're after this one here with the long clip on it. It says Calvin on the side, and that goes just underneath there like so. If I just get that to focus for you, you can see it's clipped underneath these pieces here. There's a wee gap left there. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these small centerpieces with the clip underneath, and it's going into that same gap. There we go. It's left a wee space in the middle there, and into that you put a piece like this with the clip that sticks out. So it just goes in like so. And there you go, that's those three bits done. Now I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to do the orange side. So we start by getting the orange centres. Here they are, they're the extended ones. Again, notice how the clip is underneath. And what you do is there is a wee gap. I'll see if I can get it to focus for you. I don't think you can see that on the video, but there's a wee gap just in the corner there, and you just push this into there. There you go, and that's that in. Now that that's in, I'm going to extend the blue side round to, and then put in the red edge piece here. So in the same way as before, we get, we need a blue and red piece this time. That's the wrong one, sorry. This one. This time it says Tom Z on it. And just as before, you clip it in underneath there. Like so. And now I'm going to get the blue piece that has the center blue piece that has the hook underneath it, and it goes in to there. And now into this gap we put another blue centerpiece that has the hook that sticks out, and it just goes in like so. And now we get one of the red centerpieces, this one here, with the hook underneath it, and the same as we done for the orange side. If I can, yeah, you can see the wee hole there. That's where this goes, and it should just pop right into there. And there we go. That's that whole side done. I'm now going to repeat the same process on this side. To begin with on this side, what we're going to do is we're going to start by putting in the red and yellow pieces. So I just clip that into there, and this into there, like so. And now I'm needing the blue and red edge piece. So this one right here. It says Calvin on it, if I turn that up the right way for you. See if I can get that to focus. There we go, Calvin. And then again, as before, it hooks in right under there. And now I'm going to do the orange and green one. It says Tom Z on it this time. And as before, just hooks right in there. Now this is where it begins to get tricky, because I need to put the pieces into these little gaps that are left. Did I get that to focus? So, start with the green centre pieces that have the hooks underneath. Put that into there. And again, the same sort of piece into this side. And now to finish off this layer, we need this sort of green centre with the hook that sticks out. And it just goes right into there. And then take the final green, another green centrepiece with the hook that sticks out, and it should just clip right into there. And they should all go in without too much difficulty. And there we go. We're halfway there. Now that we've got the first two layers assembled, it's a good idea to just push all of these little pieces here down, because that just ensures that all the pieces we've put in so far are locked together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these and just sit it in there. And then we're going to take two pieces like this and assemble them together just like that. And then we're going to put them in there. And I'm going to do the same at the top of that piece. So again, two of these wee pieces, and then put them in like that. So it looks like that. A wee trick so that these pieces will stand up. Don't put them on the stalks from the centre. Instead, put them on top of these pieces here that are flat. And then once they're in place, you'll be able to turn it round so that it's over the stalk. But for the moment, leave it over that flat spot. And what we're going to do is we're going to get one of the corners, and here we are. I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to take another one of these and put it in. Put two of these together, like so. And then pop those into there. And another two together. And then put them in there. And now I need the other white corner with blue on it, so that's this one. And put the, again, white facing up. And we need one of those in there. And we take the two pieces like this. And we put them in there. It doesn't matter whether you put them in at the top or at the bottom first. And then another 2 pieces, and put them in. Then you put them in as well. Oops. And now you get the last 2 corner pieces. And we've got red on this side, so we put red like that. And we put the other one there. And you take the last piece like this you've got. And that will sit right between those. And then you take these pieces and again you assemble them like this. And you put them in to lock that piece in place. And then you take the last 2 pieces like this, put them together, and they go right into that final gap. There you go. And now you can realign this. Okay, that's close enough for the moment. If I focus on it like that. And that's the core fully assembled. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start on this corner here, and we're going to finish it. So if we get to the blue and orange edge piece, and that goes in there. And then we get a blue centerpiece with that sort of hook that's underneath it, and put it in place. And then we get the other sort of blue centerpiece. That's the wrong one. This one here, with the long hook, and we put it in like so. Now I'm going to turn this around like this, and I'm going to get one of the one of the orange pieces, center pieces like this, and I'm going to clip it in. There we go. And now I'm going to get the orange and white edge piece, put it in to there, and I'm going to get the long blue and white edge piece, this one here, and I'm going to put it in. Okay, there, a couple of pieces popped out. So if I get them, I'll have to put them back in. If pieces do pop out while you're doing this, don't worry, just make sure you don't lose them and pop them right back in. Okay, and now I'm going to get the blue and white short edge piece, this one here. I'm going to pop it in. There we go. And now I'm going to put in the 2 pieces that go on the top. So first of all we get the white centerpiece with the hook like that, and put it in. And then we get the white centerpiece that's got this long sort of hook like this, and then we put it in as well. And there you go, we've assembled one corner. Just move on to the next one now. In this case it's the white, orange and green. You don't have to do the corners in the same order I'm doing them in. You can do them in any order you want. This is just the order I've picked for this tutorial. So I'm going to start by putting in this piece. And it just goes into there. and I'm going to get the orange and green corner piece, edge piece, this one right here, and clip that in. And now I'm going to put in the orange and white edge piece, and it just clips into there. There we go. I'll just show you what that's looking like so far. You can see that. And now I'm going to get the white and green long edge piece. This one. And as before, it just goes into there. Try not to pop the pieces out when you're doing it, but if you do, it doesn't matter, you can just put them back in. And now we need the short white and green edge piece, this one here. And it clips just into there. Now if we assemble the white centres on top, starting up with the one that's got the wee hook underneath like so, and we put it in, and then we get the one that's got the longer hook, and it just goes. You can see there's the wee, let me get it to focus, no, I don't think you can see that, but there is a wee gap left just down at the bottom there, and you just pop it right in. Now I do the same on this side. Take the centrepiece that's got the hook like that, and just pop it right in to there. It can be quite difficult to put these pieces in because we're really running out of space now. There we go. And away down in there, you can see there's still a wee gap. And into that we clip this sort of centrepiece with the long hook. And it just goes in like this. And there we go. Now there's only 2 corners left to finish assembling. So if I start by doing this one, again I'm going to get the red centrepiece, and it just clips into there. Be careful not to push any of these pieces out. If you do push them out, it doesn't matter, just slide them back in, but it's best if you don't push them out in the first place. So now I'm going to get the green and red edge piece. Here it is. And just clip it in to there. There we go. And I'm going to get the green and white long edge piece. Here we go. And it goes into there. And then into that gap that's left, we put this piece, the green and white short edge piece, like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to assemble these last 2 pieces here. So we take the green piece with the wee hook, and it goes into there. And we take the final green centre with this long hook, and it just pops right into there. Now I'm going to work on the red and the white face here, so we start by putting in this edge piece. So that is this one here. And it gets clipped into there. And we take one of the white centerpieces with the wee clip that's underneath, and it goes right into there. Take the white centerpiece with the long hook, and it clips just into there. So there we go. Now there's only one corner left to do, And I'm going to begin by putting in this red centerpiece. So it clips just into there. Like so. And now I'm going to put in this blue and red edge piece. Again, it just clips in. And now I'm going to build, actually I'll build this edge here first. So it's just the red and white long edge piece. And it just clips on, if I can get a good camera angle to show you this. If it'll focus. It just clips into there. There we go. That's it in. And now I'm going to put in the two pieces that go here. So we get this blue and white edge. And as always, it just clips into there. It might be quite difficult to get this one to go in because it's the last one. There we go. And then we get the final edge piece, this short blue and white one. And it just clips into there. It takes a wee bit of force to get that to go in, but it's fine. And now if we assemble the white centres, we start as always with this one that's got the wee hook underneath, and it should just pop in like so. And then we take the final white centre that's got the long hook on it, and it just pops into there. And then onto the final two pieces now. We take the blue centre that's got the wee hook underneath, and we put it into there. There we go. It takes a wee bit of effort to put these last two pieces in, but they should go in fairly easily compared to some other puzzles. This, now take the final blue centre with the long hook on it, and it'll clip in there very easily, and that's us done. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. If you found this helpful, leave a comment and let me know what you thought. But thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.